What is going on, everybody? My name is Vremox, and I'm gonna make another video about TSM, and we're gonna actually set up some Transmog gear. I think a lot of people want to know that because people can pretty much set up, like most people can set up like professions and stuff, but they do not know how to actually set up the Transmog gear. And it's quite easy. Oh boy, I touched something. I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, let's go and do that. So we're gonna go to TSM. If you do not know what TSM all is, there's another video that explains on how TSM works and stuff, and how to make groups and all that stuff. But I have like a video up now that says what you need to download to TradeScale Master to work with. It's gonna be in the description below. There will also be my playlist of all my TSM tutorial videos. So check that out, guys. There's some nice tutorials in there. So we're gonna go to TSM. We're gonna go to groups, and in groups we're gonna go and make a group name called Transmog gear. All right. So that's quite easy. You're gonna go to import/export, and you're actually gonna copy a paste bin. There's a link in the description that gives you all the numbers of like items, as you can see right here, all numbers of items, and those are basically all Transmog gears. You can always, like, if you find some of your own Transmog, you can always add those like by yourself, of course, or if you find like new ones. But that link will be in the description to copy that Transmog import list. So you're gonna press OK, and it's gonna say successfully imported 1,546 items to Transmog here. So that's like a lot of items, a lot of Transmog here. And as you can check it actually. If you go to items, it did not do it. Why didn't it do it? Alright, boys, it worked now. Well, that was my fault. You actually check that one. Check the move already grouped items, and you're gonna go to items and it actually work now. So they're in here now. So these are like all Transmog gears. These are like quite good sellers, pretty decent ones too. There are also some bad ones in there too, but you can always like customize it, you know. So if you have your group set up, if you see that your items are in there, it's fine. So it's good with that. Now you're gonna go to model operation auctioning, and you're gonna click on operations. You're gonna make an operation name called Transmog here. You don't need to do anything over here. You're gonna go to post. Basically what you're gonna do here is duration 24 hours, post cap. I would say 1 and stack size 1, because you're gonna only buy one Transmog gear of one item. You're gonna also buy like three items of the same gear, but I would not choose that for the beginning. So that's that. Bid percent, I would take 95%. Don't do 100%. There's a lot of people that just want to do a bit. There's still people that do bits, and it's sometimes a little bit cheap. I don't know why, but they want to do it. Undercut amount 1 copper is fine, because there's not a lot of competition on the Transmog market. So now the minimum price, normal price, and maximum price. A lot of people do not know what to use here for Transmog here, but I have it. And my these minimum prices, all these operation settings will be in the description below. So check that out, guys, because these are like long codes, as you can see. I will go over it though. What this basically means is you need to have TradeScale Master application though. Otherwise the WoW auction region market is not gonna work. So need to have TradeScale Master application. If you do not have that, download that, or check one of my other videos. It's gonna explain on how to set up the TradeScale Master application. So minimum price actually is, it's gonna take the maximum price of 25% your DB market, or it's gonna take 70% of the WoW auction region market, or it's gonna take 150 gold. That's gonna be the minimum price. That just depends. Like it really depends which one it's gonna use. But that's like different, like 3 different prices where they can choose from. So, but that does TSM does it all for you. So my normal price is actually going to be, it's almost the same. It's pretty much the same. It's going to be that one. And what's actually here is like it's gonna take 120% DB market. It's gonna say normal price 300 gold, and the WoW auction region market is 130%. And the maximum price is also the same, pretty much, only different numbers. It's right here. Maximum price 200% of the DB market, 2,950 gold on just normal price, and 200% of the WoW auction region market. But why, you guys may be wondering, why do you like do like 2,950 and 150 and 300 gold? What that basically is if there's non-items on there, if there's no items on there, it's gonna post it at the normal or maximum price, whatever you want. It's gonna post it on there. It's probably gonna post it on the normal price. And well, sometimes max. It also depends if there's already like, if you've already scanned it before. If you scan more and more and more, you're gonna have more detailed prices, of course. So the prices are gonna be a bit better. In the beginning it's not, but after like a while you will get better price and it will be priced better. But that's basically what it means. So you can choose right here though. You can post the items when they're below minimum price. On my main character on EU, I do that because sometimes people don't look at the gold and they just buy the first item what they see, and sometimes my item is up there and they just buy that even if it's like 300 gold and the lowest one is like 50 gold. But also to maybe, but it doesn't work all the time, but to maybe let those other people see that are also selling the same transmog gear, that you can actually post that item at a higher price. But not everyone does that, but that's a risk what you take, and you can maybe lose a couple of gold with that. So if you're really beginner to it, don't do, I would say don't do that. But otherwise, then you're gonna select, if you're a beginner, you're just gonna select don't post items, I would say. But if you are like a decent amount of gold maker, you have already like 100k plus gold, 100,000, you can actually take post at normal price. That's what I take on my main DK. But now this is my guy in the US. I'm gonna level this guy up, make some gold with Transmog gear. I'm not gonna do that yet because I do not have a lot of gold yet. And when above maximum price, you're gonna post it at maximum price. That's whatever you want. People also tend to put it on normal price to maybe sell it a bit faster. But sometimes they like, then there's a big undercut, you know. But yeah, it all depends. Like, I would take these settings. If you are a beginner in Transmog gear, take these ones. If you have enough gold and you want to actually do some Transmog gear and you have not enough space in the bank, or you don't have a guild tab, I would suggest do this post at normal price. But I'm gonna take don't post items, and that's basically it. And now you're gonna connect those. Transmog gear. Yes, operation Transmog gear. There we go. Oh yeah. Also, people want to know how I actually get my Transmog gear. I do not farm them. I actually go on the auction house and buy every single one that's below 100 gold. But how do you do that actually? It's quite easy. You go to model operations, you're going to go to shopping. You're going to make an operation, you're going to call it Transmog gear. And you're going to take maximum auction price is going to be 100 gold. Don't do anything special with like numbers, like percentage based. Don't do that. I would just take buy Transmog gear that's below 100 gold. You can get a lot of Transmog gear that's below 100 gold. There's also shit Transmog gear what you can get from below 100 gold. There's like a lot of Transmog gears that are already like below 100 gold. So you need to probably, like, after a while you will experience, there's a lot of experience what you need with Transmog gear. You need to do it like a long time to know really the good sellers. And you're gonna eventually know which one you need to buy and which one you don't need to buy. So I buy everything that's below 100 gold. Don't buy like every single piece was below 100 gold. I would not suggest that. But I would say buy the pieces what you think they're like looking cool and they're like rare on the transfer market, and buy them. But that's all with experience. You will get that in a while. I had to learn it too, but I know it now already. So that's how I do that. Now you're gonna connect these. You're gonna connect that too. Always don't forget to connect these, guys. Don't forget it. That's basically it. Now we're gonna go to the auctioning, and you're gonna go to the auction house. And if you want to see if shopping actually works, you can go to TSM groups, and it says Transmog. You're gonna start search, and it says preparing filters, and now it's gonna check the auction house to find Transmog here after a time. It takes a really long time though to scan, so I'm not gonna let it scan, but in a while it will say like scanning pages that amount, but it takes a while because there's a lot of pieces of gear below 100 gold. So that should normally work. There it is. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So now it's going to prepare the filters. It's going to sort out the piece of Transmog gear, and then it's actually going to scan the pages, and it's going to take a while, so I'm not going to let it scan. But that's how you basically buy Transmog gear. And I think I have a couple. Yeah, see, I have that one. That one. So I had a couple of Transmog pieces. I got these from a dungeon. From a dungeon, yeah. So let's try to post these items. So you click on Transmog, you're gonna start post scan. It says cheapest auction below minimum price, so it's actually not that great to sell on this server. Maybe on your server it is, but these ones, like the bandit gloves, can sell higher. They can definitely sell higher, like definitely. But see that on the curve. That's actually a snipe. This is basically a snipe. I'm gonna buy that. That's basically a snipe, pretty much. Well, because with my experience, I know the bandit gloves they are good sellers. Sometimes not, but sometimes they are a decent amount of sellers. So I know they're gonna sell for me in a while. Sometimes with Transmog you need to have the patience. Sometimes one Transmog piece can take maybe 2 or 3 months to sell, even longer. But that's why you need to have the patience, and the more Transmog you get, the more you're gonna sell, of course. But that barbaric battle axe is actually not a good seller for me at all. I never sold one of those. So that one is still on my list. You can actually take that one out if you really want. And if you want to take it out, I will say how you need to do it. You're gonna go to groups. You're gonna go to Transmog gear. You're gonna go to items, and you're just gonna type in that item. You're gonna type in that item called barbaric, and there you go. There's these other ones, the barbaric cloth boots. These sell really good. Those are like really good sellers, but the battle axe itself doesn't sell really good, so I'm gonna remove that one. Bang. Also, what I would say now is ignore the random enchants, because it doesn't really matter what enchant it has, it's just for the look. So you have to check that on. And that's basically it, how we do Transmog gear. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more tutorials about TSM Trade Master, maybe some gold tips, maybe some farm spots, I don't know. I would check that out. Also go to my Twitch. It's always on my screen somewhere. It says twitch.tv/Vremox96. Would be really appreciated if you would follow on there. I tend to live stream every single day, but it's not gonna work all the time with work and stuff. So I'm gonna say I will be live streaming a couple times a week, most likely on like a Wednesday and a Saturday and a Sunday, pretty much in those days. But if I have off from work, then I will probably be live streaming every single day. And also follow my Twitter, guys, twitter.com/Vremox, because I post there I post like good sales on my Twitter. I make a screenshot, post these on Twitter. Also a lot of Transmog pieces what I sell for like what I buy for like low price and sell for really high. So you guys should follow me on Twitter to see what I actually sell sometimes, what are like good sellers. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And peace. That's basically it. Peace.